Today we're going to talk about using Stemmons Enterprise and particularly about finding low-hanging fruit. If we're picking fruit from a tree, we don't want to start at the top where it's difficult to reach and we can fall down and get hurt. We want to start with the things that are easy to capture. But what does that mean in practice? So if it's your job to implement Stemmons Enterprise, do we want to start with a deep project where you're all alone and isolated down at the bottom where people can't hear you or see you? Or do you want to start with something that's pretty easy to accomplish? We want to start with shallow functionality, where we know we can succeed. But even if a project is shallow, you're all alone. What about something that other people can participate in? These projects can be appreciated by a lot of people, so we look for a wide appeal. Now think about this. Here's another project that has a pretty wide appeal. And here are all these people who are part of your organization, but there's some kind of barrier that prevents them from seeing or understanding the project. We don't really want that, because you don't want to have to convince anybody. What we're looking for are known needs. Finally, here's another project that looks good, but there's already somebody there. It might be a great system or a system that has a little bit of problems or even something that people really hate. And the person that's already dealing with that aspect of the business might be wonderful or they might be defensive and angry. But the short story is we want to avoid incumbents. If you have to convince somebody to stop using something or overcome someone's objection, that's no fun. So in summary, what we're looking for are projects that are shallow as to functionality, have a wide appeal, satisfy a known need, and don't have any incumbents. If we do this, then we're going to have a great experience and everybody's going to love you and the product, and it'll clear the path to lots of success going forward with more in-depth transformational projects. So what are some examples? Well, you'll have to hit pause to look at it, but all of these constitute typical low-hanging fruit projects for Stemmons Enterprise.